this calculator, which has served me for many years, is now just acting up, not working properly. For example, if I try to turn it off, it does that. 0 doesn't work as a button. The other numbers kind of work. 0 is, nope, not happening. You can't really turn it off. You can't really use any of the like trigonometry stuff. You can use stuff on this side, but nope, it just does that. Well, actually, that's what I meant to do, but ignore that. It doesn't work properly anymore, so I'm going to dismantle it. And I don't know why, but I'm going to film myself dismantling it, because that's just the kind of guy I am, or something, I don't know. Right, if you look inside, there is a circuit board. Now, I've seen there's chips behind these sort of blob things, but you know, not that you can see any of them. I could just, you know, change the battery or something, but who does that in this day and age? Look, there's a battery there. It's a battery, and you can change it. So yes, let's just have a look at the things. There's a screen here. It's all been rubbered together, so you can't like reverse the polarity and make it white on black rather than the other way around. But oh well. This is all just attached very firmly, so you know, good luck taking that apart. But I've got a feeling that even if I replace the battery, it's not going to continue to work due to the fact that the buttons don't seem to be mapped up properly anymore. But also, I can't find a way to dismantle it further than this, but I'm going to have a go. I switched out the battery. There's the old one. Here's the new one. It's not that new, but it's definitely working. Turn it on, and it does the same sort of nonsense, and I don't know why. So yeah, looks like I'm going to hack it apart, because that's what I'm doing. Yep, the case is there, so the screen's still going to fall out a lot, but never mind, that's the way of the world, it looks like. I'm going to get myself a slightly more flat tip screwdriver so I can try and tug this circuit board out, but until then, stuff. This thing here will probably work. Let's try it. Success, something's come out. That thing there, you can see it there, that's popped out, so I'm going to try and do the rest for all these other 5. That's going to take a while, but it should be fine. There. Probably should take the battery out because of reasons, I don't know. Seems like a good idea. And it is now free, the circuit board. And that's what it looks like. All these contacts. In the inside there's all these bits of rubber. It does look a lot like the inside of a controller for video games, obviously, because of course it's buttons, and you press them and they do buttony things, so look at that, it's just buttons, there's nothing particularly exciting there, it's buttons. What I'm interested to know is if there is any sign of why exactly some of the buttons are substituted. Right, so I gave that a bit of a wipe trying to get the dust off. Same here, except I actually rinsed it, which explains the kitchen roll, which is trying to dry it. Electronics and water probably don't mix, don't care, it's probably not going to work anyway. So right now my main objective is to try and get this thing reassembled, because look, well, it still turns on. I don't think it really turns off, but it turns on. So yeah, I think either it's a problem with one of these contacts here, or like probably a problem with the I/O chip, which I assume there is one because there's 2 chips on the other side. But yes, let's put this thing back together, or at least attempt to. Now, getting all these buttons back in took a lot longer than I'd expected, and I had to use this as a pattern. But since it's an older model, the buttons don't actually have the same things on, especially over the top here. So I had to look that up on the previous video of this, but the previous recording of this. But yes, time to get it back together, I think. That screen back on feels very nice. Oh, okay. I think I've got some wire behind something else. Battery goes in. Case goes on. Right, okay, everything might be exactly as bad as it was before, but I certainly hope not. And for one, zero's working again, so good signs all around. Does off work again? Shift. AC. It turns off again. See, all it really needed was a bit of a clean and then it would work fine all over again. But yes, now it's time to get the screws back in, so let's do that. And suddenly everything is fine, everything is fine. Don't have to worry about the buttons doing the wrong thing anymore. The moral of the story is, I don't know. Hooray, I guess it's working again.